Alaska, but actually driving out East End Road towards, actually past Fritz Creek now, heading towards the Russian village of Razdolna. It's super foggy out. I basically have to waste 45 minutes between caretaking jobs. Just got done with one. Now I've got a lag in between starting the second one. And this, of course, is on my time off from my main work. I thought it was going to be maybe a little bit nicer out this way, but it appears I was mistaken because it's just a foggy mess. I hope everyone's doing good today. I woke up really early. Feeling kind of ick. Still got some coffee in here. So on my way into town, I stopped and got a pecan sticky bun at Two Sisters Bakery. I grabbed a cup of coffee. After I got done caretaking, I grabbed some crappy lunch. Didn't really sleep good last night. Had a bunch of weird dreams, unpleasant dreams. So finally I was like, instead of trying to go back to sleep, having more of these unpleasant dreams, I stayed up for a while. Went and did some prayer, read small Compline. Then I went back to sleep for an hour and a half after that. Got up, started my day. There's some snow up here. Let's see, there's snow around. They still haven't opened the gate for the ski trails. We just passed McNeil Canyon. Haven't been out this way for quite a bit. So kind of seldom go out here anymore. It is a beautiful place when it's sunny because I can see all kinds of glaciers to my right. Overlook Ketchimak Bay, coming towards the head of the bay, toward the Fox River area. Been working on getting some professional licenses that I overlooked getting when I was younger. So getting my sea time together to put in for a merchant mariner credential. I don't know what the future holds for me. Eveline Recreation Site. Just saw the sign for that. Could check that out, I suppose. I don't think I like this trail very much because it just goes through like behind some houses and stuff. I thought was strange. Seemed like a desperate attempt to put a trail where there probably shouldn't be a trail. Thick. I could almost be a snowman. I reckon it might be the first one of this year. Some kind of monument there. I'm not sure what that's to. Oh, it's slishy. Thing I got fur by fur. So, the Eveline State Recreation Site. Get out and stretch my legs here a minute. Temporary closure. Temporary closure for the installation of a new toilet. Getting very bougie out here. Yeah, very bougie. Dogs must be leashed up at all times. Moose and bears frequent the area. I would have never known. In Alaska, there's bears up here. Yeah, that can is not bear proof. Nice delusion though. Some invasives invading the area. That must be where they're fixing to drop their toilet. And that's kind of like what this trail is. There's a few pine trees, but it's mostly just pushki and alder. I don't really ski much anymore. I kind of got burned out on skiing because I always be by myself and no one else ever wanted to do anything here. And now that I'm older, I don't really hang out with anybody. When I was a cannery machinist, everybody was always hanging out with each other. And now everyone's kind of keeps to themselves or grumpy and they hate people. Except for the people I know at church, which I'm grateful for. But that's the boring ski trail. The Eveline Trail, 100% don't recommend. It's a silly spot for a trail. Once you get skiing out there, you realize like people are looking out of their kitchen windows and wondering what you're doing there. Make sure I don't lose that. Good. This is obviously for the Bourgeois Sea, the Nordic Ski Club. They'll probably all get funding out here to have like their personal ski trail by their house. I like snowshoeing. I'll go do that by myself, but I like to wait till the rivers are frozen so I can get further out away from people. Hope everyone is having a nice, enjoyable weekend. Me is just going to be work, and more work. I think I only have to work. Oop. Nope, I have to take this. Okay, I'm free. So that was my client. They're gonna lay down and rest tonight. So I'm just gonna head back towards the farm, and I don't know what I'll do. We'll see what it looks like when I get to the farm. I wouldn't mind going to shake a gold pan a little bit, because the river's going to be freezing up before too long. So it's kind of like the last hurrah for gold panning. So maybe I'll grab my gold pan and I'll go hit a spot on the Anchor River where I found some okay sized pepper flake gold last year. We'll see what we get. So I reckon I'll end the stream now. I'm out East End Road, so it's going to take me probably a solid half hour to make it home. I'll grab my gold pan and then we'll get and see what we get for gold. So love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in a bit. God bless.